Minecraft Skyblock on Cosmic Sky has finally reset once again. That means everyone is joining the server to get started quickly. And of course, everything is reset. Without further ado, let's begin. So we're currently at spawn and we need to go ahead and create our island. So we're gonna do is create and we're gonna go ahead and hop right over here. As you can see, nothing has really changed too much. It's the same layout and we just need to go ahead and start moving our island down to the bottom of the world at some point. That is what I want to do before we do a ton of building. I just feel like it's easier to start at the bottom of the island because then you can work your way up with builds if you want to build it taller, and you can start at any height you want and then build down. It's just so much more convenient. So I went ahead and built down and used the water to get down here. We are gonna go ahead and just start destroying everything in sight, and then we'll go from the current spot we're at to the bottom. So I'm gonna quickly just destroy everything and then I'll give an update here in a moment. Okay, so I've managed to actually get rid of everything. As you can see, we're on a cobblestone platform and we're in the corner of the island, the furthest we can go out. So I set my spawn here and now we're actually going to get things going at least. At some point I do want to make the island grass and not actually cobblestone, because cobblestone just looks a little bit ugly if I'm gonna be honest. But we are gonna get an outline of how far we can go out on our island as a whole for island level 1, of course. I don't know when we get our next expansion, but we'll figure it out. So I got the full outline done. Now I'm just gonna expand this part out as much as I can with cobblestone, and then we're gonna build a farm area. I think is a good call. So the farm is gonna be in this corner, I believe is the plan. We're gonna have it go 4 blocks out from where the water is, of course, in each direction, so then we can maximize the space on it. And I am going to get a stair really quick so we can actually not have to deal with the water just being here. So I'm gonna craft one. All right, we're gonna craft that and we'll use a wood stair for now. So now we're gonna go ahead, put the water here. There we go. So we should be good. It won't actually interfere with the farm. We do have to till the land, of course, which is going to be a bit annoying. And then on this side of the island is going to be our tree farm to make nodes for log nodes, of course. So all of this is going to be filled in with, of course, dirt. And then we're going to grab some grass from our kit starter, which I have not claimed yet. So we are going to claim that here in a moment. /kit. And let's go to the kit starter. There we go. $300, 500 XP. We get our trophy block, which we'll just put there for fun. We got another chest so we can make it double, so we can store things away. And we have our Kit Galactic that we're going to claim in a bit, and this gear is not really needed. But of course, with Kit Starter, we do get our first wheat seed, which is really good. It's going to help us progress quite a bit. And then with all the grass, we'll go ahead and place this all in, and we'll do it on 2 different sides of this. So we'll go here and break all this out, put some grass in, and let this all expand. And then I don't have a hoe currently to till the land, so in these 4 blocks here of dirt, we're just going to place this in, and I gotta grab the seed out from the chest here, so we'll use the seed, let it start growing for our island farming. And then for saplings, we're gonna have them 3 apart from each other, so around this far should be good enough. To make sure this is, of course, outlined and I know where to place the sapling when I'm done, I'm gonna put some oak logs around them. I guess oak wood planks would be the better term. And there we go, we got our first tree to grow in, perfect. And I'm gonna get more saplings out, get that going, there we go. And we'll start breaking that tree here in a moment. Before we do that, we do need to go ahead and claim our Kit Galactic, get all that good stuff, and we got a spider spawner and 1000 XP from that alone. We got some really good lucky loot there, and we got some godly boots, which I do not need. And this armor is actually not going to be being used because there is a new feature on the server known as A-Kits, which essentially get leveled over time, and they have some starting stuff on them. So we are going to go ahead and claim it. It has a cooldown of 12 hours in case you do level it and want to get the next tier. So we are going to go ahead and choose this to start out. Probably a good call. And then to make sure when we upgrade our sword, we are going to go ahead and tinker all this stuff and get some XP from this. And I also do have my Celestial rank kit we are going to claim as well, and we got nothing too great, unfortunately. We got 10,000 XP, which I think is guaranteed, but that is also really good to have. We got some gems here that we're going to open at some point, just not now. We got a 50% godly socket, so we'll use that in the future as well, and randomization scrolls that we'll maybe use too. And lastly, we got a elite candy, which is used for leveling pets. So now that we have our axe, we can now farm logs here that grow from saplings, and what we get is called a log resource fragment that can make log nodes. If we go here, boom, log nodes. They're going to be useful for making a lot of progress, if I'm going to be honest. We'll start placing them over here for now. Our goal right now is to basically just craft as many of these as possible, maybe like a stack. That's what we'll do. We'll get a stack of log nodes and then we'll go from there. So I might not even have these placed in, happen. We'll just keep them getting crafted until we have a stack of them. And it shouldn't take too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. So I've went ahead and actually managed to get all the log nodes that I wanted, 64, and I got 14 more, which is pretty good as well. And I decided to start doing slash tutorial, which is basically just leading up to some items that you can get as well. You can also get a 2x island XP booster for 30 minutes, which I do want to get to this point so then I can have it in my slash collect and use it whenever I want. But in our collect currently is a level 1 stone miner's pickaxe. So what this does is it basically levels it up and gives it certain attributes. If you type slash island tools, you can see what each one gives, and it shows you all the variations of each kind. You just hover over each one and it'll tell you what you get. So basically we're going to be getting cobblestone resource fragments from mining the regular cobblestone here. It's definitely not really needed, the regular cobblestone, but the resource ones will help us craft tools of our own. And as you can see at the top of the screen, our next tutorial is literally mining nodes for logs. So we are going to craft these, get these going, and we are going to start placing in log nodes. I think we'll just make a giant platform over here. There we go. So we have our log nodes down. This will regenerate here in about 4 seconds, which is good. Now we mine these, and there we go. Next one is mine in our cobblestone generator 10 times. So we just do what we were doing earlier for 10 times, and we should be good. And if we want to get island questing, we need to hit level 3 on our island at some point down the road, and that requires a ton of island XP, which is mainly from these and farming, so we're kind of gonna have to grind out a decent bit. Now we gotta mine the cobble nodes, so we'll get 10 of these, and then we'll do that really quickly. All right, there we go, we got 10 of them. If we go ahead and type slash island mining and go to the stone resource node, we need to mine 25 of these, so let's get to it. And we should get a lot of island XP from this. We're currently at 0.9%, and now we're going up on our scoreboard from just mining these alone. And then we can make wood that is actually craftable from this, so that is good. There we go. As you can see in the chat, we finally got cobblestone nodes. We'll go ahead and quickly just mine the rest of these just to get some more island XP, because I am gonna have to farm these at some point way more. I want to get rid of all this cobblestone, but we just do not have money right now, which is so unfortunate. But we'll get there eventually, so it's not really a problem. Too much at least. So with the pickaxe, we're gonna mine the stone, get 10 of these done. And we do have to buy some enchant books with, of course, our XP, and we're probably gonna get some for tools. Specifically this one, I think we're gonna get some efficiency on it, and same with the axe. Now we just need to make a ton of cobblestone from the stone scraps for our next tutorial quest. So I'm gonna go into Enchanter, and we're gonna buy some tool books here. We're just gonna buy, I guess, 1,000 worth of XP into it, so 10 books. Give us efficiency like 4, yeah, there we go. Any more? We got efficiency 3. So we're gonna go into slash anvil and put on the efficiency 3 for the axe, and then the pickaxe will be 4, so that's good enough. And we also got a mining rush, as you can see here. What the mining rush is it has a chance to give us gems. As well, it just respawns the cobblestone node for about 50 times, and it can happen on different types of nodes as well. But also, we got a miner stone gem from the mining rush, because that's one of the perks of that. So that was 3 from 1, and we got kind of lucky, I guess. And we'll buy 10 more, see if we can pull efficiency 5, or another efficiency 4 would be nice for the axe. There we go. Put that on, and we got an unbreaking 3, okay. I didn't even notice it. So now we have efficiency 4 on both of our tools, and we got for our attribute plus 1.53% island XP from farming nodes, with the pickaxe, of course, so that is really good. So what we're going to be doing now for our quest is basically just burning these down, and we're going to get charcoal, I believe. But if we look here, we can make a fuel node or bone meal for wheat only using cobblestone, so if we want to get farming done quickly without the seeds getting more of those, we can use bone meal. Ideally, you want to get fuel nodes though for automation later down the road, but we do have to use majority of this early on stuff to make bone meal, because that is what the tutorial wants us to do. So we'll go ahead and make one of them, and there we go. Now we harvest a fully grown wheat, which we already have one. If I'm not mistaken, yep, it's already fully grown. There we go. And we got the baby auto harvester, which you can only place one of these because it's a tutorial one. So at some point we'll use this to farm crops, maybe. For now, I'll just put it in PV1. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go through the rest of the tutorials, get them all done, because we don't really need to be showcasing all these. these. If you play on the server, you can definitely do these. They're very, very useful when you're starting out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get those done, and then we'll keep progressing from there. So I managed to get the tutorial done. If we take a look at /tutorial, you can see everything is done in here. And I also did manage to get a beehive from one of these that I've quite literally not even looked into beehives at all. But from my understanding, these things are really overpowered for growing your crops quicker. So I highly recommend using it, putting it in the center of the farm when you have a crop farm down. And there was a few mandatory things I had to do for the tutorials. I had to kill rabbits, so I set these up. We got about 15 spawners. I had to do adventures as well, which kind of led to me making a decent starter set with protection 3, and just overall upgrading my tools and getting a lot more loot, because when I did the adventure run, I did it for like 30 minutes, even though I only needed to stay in there for like maybe a minute. I thought I'd do it for longer, but one thing I do want to go ahead and do is, as a content creator, we do get weekly items to give away as well as open, so I am going to be giving away in my Discord server, which is on my YouTube channel homepage. I'll be giving away one of the cosmic crates as well as one of the bundles to 2 different people, so one person will get the bundle, one will get the cosmic crate. That's pretty much it. And then on the other hand, I am going to be opening my own here, so I can start getting a boost on progress. So I turned on the animation for the bundle. Let's see what we get. And we got the mask. Let's go. We got the mask for the map. I think it's probably best I redeem this so we get more island XP and of course more sell price from /sell. So let's claim that, go into our mask menu, and we're going to enable it. And now we have our mask on. We got 10,000 XP, a socket expander pack, which gives all types except for mythic, which are going to go into PV3. And then we got some loot boxes we'll open. I'm not expecting too much because they are start of the world loot boxes. We'll see what we get. And we got nothing too great here. The chicken was good. Come on, give me like a skill token or something. That'd be cool. Okay, so we got the chest plate, the pretty decent one, the Imperial Aegis. It's definitely better than our current one, so we are going to swap that out. I do have to get protection 3 for it though. So this one is going to be tinkered just for XP because it is not as needed. And we got a stone gear maker pack, which basically just gives us books and gems. So we're going to go ahead and keep most of this and use it. And we got a lot more wheat seeds we can go ahead and place in here, so we might as well put them down. Keep expanding our farm for the time being. And then the last loot box, here we go. Come on, give me like a bandit mask. Oh, I saw a top rank in there. And we got another chest plate. Okay. I think I'm gonna sell this chest plate for like 15,000, I think is my best bet. I think that's a good call, so we'll put it up there for that much. And now we're gonna go ahead, open up the cosmic crate, add spawn. Here we go, right in the center there. What are we getting for our cosmic crate? We got lucky blocks, collection chest, some loot boxes, random XP. We need XP, so I'll take it. Come on, give us something good for the final reward. 3 times Supremacy loot box bundle. Okay, not bad. I'll take it. I guess we'll go ahead and open up the bundle here because it's giving us more loot that we're gonna need. 50,000 XP. Oh my gosh. So definitely the bees are making these crops grow quicker, and with our hoe upgrading over time and getting more crop breaks, it's definitely gonna help us farm way quicker, which we should hit sweet berries by now. Yeah, we're literally 1 wheat away. That is crazy. Crazy timing. So we have around 90,000 XP, $3,000, not bad, and we just got sweet berries unlocked because the wheat just grew there. So I'll probably set up sweet berries next video, I think is the plan. And we got our tutorial done, which is really good as well. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot to mention we hit island level 2 doing a lot of the tutorial, which is really good. Once we hit level 3, we'll unlock the questing system, so I can't wait to start doing some of that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next one.